Douglas, you scared me. You startled me.
Sometimes I just get really excited. I came to talk to you about telling our friends about Jesus.
Well, I have to tell you, Douglas, that's one of those that is really near and dear to my heart. I love telling folks about Jesus.
It's your job, right?
Yes, it is. That is my job. Yes, absolutely. All day long, I get to tell hurting and lost people, consistently pointing them to Jesus, letting them know that Jesus loves them and that he will guide them and protect them.
That is awesome. So, what do you do here at the church, Miss Cindy?
Well, my main job is that I run and manage my sister's place. It's a discipleship program for women. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, I'm Douglas, the discipleship dog.
Well, then you know what discipleship is then, don't you, Douglas?
Yeah, but you can tell me anyway.
A disciple is a learner and a follower of Jesus. And so we bring the girls in and we love on them and point them to Jesus so they can get their lives back on track the way the Lord intended them to live.
Why do we tell our friends about Jesus? Because that's what I know we're talking about this week. It's the pinky on the glove, but I don't really know exactly what it's supposed to be.
Well, Douglas, what if you have a friend that doesn't know about Jesus?
I never hang out with them. I throw them on the street and I let them eat roadkill so I can have a snack later.
No, Douglas.
No, Douglas.
Don't you want your friends to know Jesus too? How wonderful he is? And then what about our friends that are struggling and sad and sick and lonely? We need to tell them how Jesus will come in there and help them with all of those things. We don't want our friends to be sad and lonely or sick. Jesus can set us free.
Oh, okay, I get it. So how are we supposed to tell our friends? Because it seems like to me, when I'm talking to my friends, Jesus never comes up in conversation naturally.
You know, it's really cool. You know, the thing is, Douglas, is by living your life the way Jesus tells you to live your life, you are telling your friends. You don't always have to tell your friends with your words. You can tell your friends with your actions.
When are we supposed to tell people about Jesus?
Well, if we're going to tell them with our things other than our words, with our actions, how often should they see Jesus in us, even if they don't know they're seeing Jesus? We should tell our friends about Jesus all the time.
So we always show our friends Jesus through our actions, but when is the kind of time that we want to speak about Jesus? Like, because sometimes I feel like I am showing with my actions, but I still need to say it. When am I supposed to say it? Because sometimes it's kind of awkward.
It is. It can be very difficult to tell folks about Jesus, but sometimes through your actions, I have found that people will say to me, well, Cindy, you know, they're presenting a problem. They'll go, well, I just can't do it. It never works out for me. Well, there's a door to open. You can pray to God for him to open a door for you. So when when a friend comes
the door to your friend's house so you can walk in and talk to them while they sleep, and then they'll dream about
Not exactly, Douglas. No, not exactly. No, that's an expression.
So you're saying that we need to just do the other parts of the glove and pray and read our Bibles and we ask for opportunities, and because we read the Bible we know what to say, and then that chance will come and we gotta be what now?
You have to be brave and
we gotta be brave.
Yes, and speak and if you're not speak the way you're speaking to me, Douglas.
Oh, I thought that was a command.
No.
So I ain't gonna get no treat for that?
Well, you know, Jesus gives us a command.
What command?
He says, go into all the world.
Oh yeah, that's the great
the great commission. You've got food on the brain, Douglas.
We're not commissionaries.
There you go. We're like commissionaries. You're right. Because it's the Great Commission and it's an assignment. And Jesus has asked every single one of us to go into all the world. You know, we do talk about faraway missionaries in foreign countries, but do you know that you can be a missionary right in your own home and in your classroom?
In our home?
And even in the room you're sitting in right now.
What?
Yes.
In the sanctuary?
Yes. That you can be a missionary right here.
But we don't have to tell our friends about Jesus that already know about Jesus.
Well, we're supposed to tell everybody about Jesus, Douglas. Everybody in our lives. Our friends at school? Do you ride a school bus? So you could tell those people, the people we work with, the people we go to church with, and even our families.
So, Ms. Cindy, if you could say one last thing to the kids like me about telling our friends about Jesus, what would you say?
I think as Pastor Mark says, it's kind of a big word, but represent him well. Do you know what that means, guys? That means with your friends, with your parents, with your families, maybe with your sports teams, and even in your class at church, that you want to always do as Jesus said, and be kind and considerate and to make good choices.
Well, thank you very much, Ms. Cindy. I appreciate you helping me do this last week at the club, and I can't wait to tell all the kids about it.
Yay, Douglas, it was good talking to you. Bye-bye.
Bye.